Okay, guys, there's always been talk of this car, but we always thought it was dead. The president of Mitsubishi, Mr. Osamu Masuko, uh, has said time and time again that the company was dedicated to hybrids, EVs, in the form of SUVs only. And I think James, you even said you were kind of okay with that. A lot of people weren't, and I know secretly, James, you weren't okay with that. I mean, Evos are popular in England too, weren't they?
EVOs are popular everywhere, Sam.
Everywhere, yeah. So, and he says, hey, no, we're no longer making sporty cars like the Evo ever. But that was when the company was bleeding cash, looking for a buyer, right? And ready to go belly up because Mitsubishi Heavy was kind of saying, hey, no, they're not our problem anymore, Mitsubishi Motors. And along came Nissan Renault, the alliance, and they bought up Mitsubishi, and now Mitsubishi is part of the Nissan Renault alliance. And now that they're in the proverbial driver's seat, we hear that things are changing. Our otaku ninjas have told us that there is serious talk among the Mitsubishi executives now about bringing back the EVO, and their corporate Tokyo corporate global headquarters, not the U.S., bringing back the EVO. So, and these are beloved rally-inspired race car might be coming back after being axed back in 2016 with the EVO 10. I think we all remember that, or most of us do. Yeah. And with the Alliance's help, Mitsubishi says, hey, we can make the EVO with the Alliance's help. So should we do it? And we haven't heard if there's a green light yet, but if there is, we think, or the Ninja Otaku say, that the Mitsubishi will probably use the platform and drivetrain of the next generation Renault Megane RS, right? Their little pocket rocket.
Yeah.
Right. Which that their next gen Megane should come with the turbocharged 2-liter inline 4, and it's it should be about 300 horsepower. But for the EVO, to keep it competitive with the WRX STI, they might raise the power to 350, and we hear they could squeeze 350 out of that engine. There's also talk of a hybrid version, and that one we don't know too much specifics about it, which hybrid system they'll be using or whatever. And we know Nissan has EV and hybrid system, so maybe they might be borrowing something from the Nissan parts bin. But that should come in maybe in the neighborhood of 300 horsepower. But in either form, you can expect that the car will be 4-wheel drive and feature, their SW super all-wheel control, SAWC, and their torque, all their, the cool torque stuff that they have. So, and the yaw control, AYC. So the car is going to be, pretty much in spirit to past Evos. Will it be called the Evo 11? We don't know that yet. But these images from our friends at Best Car show that it's going to wear Mitsubishi's new face, which has adorned the Eclipse Cross. It's based on that one. And I think it works pretty well on this car. Mr. McKeown, my British counterpart, thinks it's hideous. So, but the shape is that of a 5-door hatchback. It's a hatchback. I don't know what James calls it, but I call it a hatchback. But they say a sedan version might be offered. So it might it looked like the old Evo 10 of the past, instead of the the RS. Remember that it kind of had the hatchback, five-door hatchback thing. So, well, we hope the execs at Mitsubishi decide to build this thing, because to tell you the truth, the company has really lacked excitement and identity since they decided to discontinue this car, which is now going on 5-6 years. And if the car were to be built, we should expect the new model no earlier than 2023. So, in 2-3 years at the earliest, but we'll see if it comes. But there is serious talk about bringing this car back. And, I guess they'll be gauging public opinion here and there, but I'm sure everyone wants that car to come back. So, and I'm sure you guys want this car
Yeah,
to come back. I don't know, James. Do you even care for this car to come back?
I mean, it's late in the year for April Fools, Sam. This isn't coming.
It's not April Fools.
I mean,
This is true. Are you doubting our Ninja Otakus?
I'm just saying that the chances of Mitsubishi bringing a sporty vehicle to market as Slim and None and Slim just passed away on the way coming to this podcast.
Well, then what? Wait, why are you so sure about this?
I mean, it's been, as you said, Sam. When did the final edition go away? I mean, there you go. It's 5 years. It's 5 years. I mean, Nissan are focused on a Z car. They've got a new GTR they've got to focus on.
That's Nissan. We're talking Mitsubishi.
But they're all the same conglomerate, right?
Well, but they're
Yeah, so the same conglomerate's got to find the cash in the checkbook from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. True.
Just saying, this is, if anything, it's going to be not this.
Wow, I kind of disagree with you because Mitsubishi, well, forget Renault, Nissan doesn't have a car like this in their lineup, so it might be good to have,
Nissan's not really known for their
rally. Well, not really, not like Mitsubishi.
Yeah, not
like Mitsubishi.
Compact four-wheel drives, right? So,
well, not not this rally inspired, right? Like Subaru, right? Mitsubishi,
they got to do
something. Toyota's trying to get into it. Yeah, Toyota's trying to get into it with their their Yaris and stuff. But, Toyota's got such a, are so tight with Subaru, they don't really, they could just have Subaru do that because Toyota pretty much more or less owns a lot of Subaru, so.
Well, they got to do something about this side mirror here. Have you guys noticed this?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
It's the future.
Electric.
It's the future.
Because, the mirror is, is a camera. So
it's a perfect place to rest your coffee. If it comes in a can you've got from a vending machine, perfect spot. I mean, you can't move that. It's fixed.
Fun of the EVO, jeez.
Wait,
what about you, Taro?
It's the two nostrils that's got me going. I mean, I just can't get over the bonnet nostrils. It's just too much for me.
What nostrils? Go ahead, point it to me.
On the hood? Are you talking about the hood?
Yes. Those two big holes in the middle.
What are you talking about? The EVO 10 had those, I think.
No, it just wasn't as pretty. I mean, this is just not. It's just not pretty.
It's just not doing it for you, is it, James?
No.
Yeah, no. I like the concept of the EVO coming back. I don't know if I like this yet.
Really? You don't think this? I think this looks okay.
No, I think it looks like a Hyundai Veloster.
I think you're being very kind.
Okay, well, but you're saying you don't like how the Hyundai Veloster looks.
Well, I mean, I think the Veloster looks better than this.
Well, I mean, the Hyundai Veloster is not a bad looking car.
No, I don't, but I think it looks like.
I will say I do like the wheels. I think the wheels look very nice.
You and the wheels. That's all you. You look at. I mean,
well, I'm an EVO guy.
If you're like a boob and butt guy, you're the wheel guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's a bad place to be. To be fair, Sam, I don't like that wing. That wing looks very.
That's an EVO wing, so I mean, that looks like the EVO 10.
I mean, I like the EVO, so I mean, I'd love for it to come back. I think Mitsubishi needs the EVO.
But if it came back looking like this, you'd be going, oh no.
Well, yeah, if it came back looking like this, it wouldn't really ignite the enthusiasm. But it needs excitement, right?
I think it looks okay.
And I think the EVO would bring back excitement to the brand. But
I think there's a much nicer car that we could talk about later on. That's a better option than this. Let's be honest. We'll get to in our review. But let's. I mean,
let's move. Let's move on. But it would be nice to see the EVO come back either in gasoline or hybrid form. I think, and if it looks like this, I'm okay with that.
I can't see him bringing back.
Has to improve on the EVO.
I will say I'm not sure I see them focusing any time on a petrol-driven car when everything's converting across to.
That's why there's that talk of a hybrid. But I mean, when you bring to get, well, I mean. Is Mitsubishi going to change its message now that they're under the alliance?